Today for the Bitcoin price, guys, red alert, a huge and monumental move is imminent for Bitcoin. I will be talking about not only about the direction of this breakout, I also want to be mentioning the exact price target I am predicting the Bitcoin price to break out to. But more importantly, I will be using a tool I was using in July 2020 this year, here, before we were breaking out, where I was predicting this breakout towards the upside. I will be using the exact same tool, which also before predicted this breakdown and also this breakout. And I can tell you something, this specific tool is firing up once again. Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? Well, this is exactly what I want to be talking about today. And in the end, guys, stick here until the end because insane news were just breaking, and I am not exaggerating here. This specific guy, you probably know him. He already bought hundreds of millions of US dollars worth of Bitcoin. And right now he announced that he is offering 400 million US dollars in convertible senior notes. And guess what? He is going to buy Bitcoin with it. I will be talking about all of that, and today I will exclusively reveal when am I going to take my next profits on my trades, on my trade here over on Bybit, 125,000 US dollars in a profit, over on Femex, 61,000 US dollars in profit, 80,000 US dollars already taken, and my long-term trade over on Bybit, 220,000 US dollars in profit. If you want to be taking part of this upcoming monumental volatility, make sure you scroll down to the pinned comment down below and you take advantage of the 1,600 US dollars free bonus in the pinned comment. If you just click these links as an experienced trader, and you can get, after your initial deposit, incredible 1,600 US dollars, and this is for limited time. So make sure you watch this video, and this time I really mean it, until the very end. You sit down, you scroll down, you smash up the like button to a new all-time high. Thank you so much for that. You also press the subscription button, you press the bell, and you press on all, and here, share this video with your friends. You will do me a favor and you will do them a favor. Thank you so much for that. And with that being said, welcome to friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, and as always, we are starting on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And as you can see, Bitcoin is maturing here in this symmetrical triangle. And as you remember, we were talking about the possibility of this being a descending triangle, but with the recent bounce here, I can say with a high degree of certainty, this is a symmetrical triangle. And it's always important to determine what actual pattern we are in before the breakout, because this changes a little bit the bias. As you know, a descending triangle has a bearish bias to the downside, whereas a symmetrical triangle is a continuation pattern. In an uptrend, it is more likely to break out to the upside. In a downtrend, it's more likely to break out towards the downside. And here we are clearly in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend leading into the pattern, and also zooming out, the macro trend is of course also up. So here the statistical likelihood is higher to break out towards the upside. Looking at these things, at least I want to urge you to a little bit of caution here, but I will come to that later. First of all, I want to talk about what do I personally think here, where we are going to break out, what are my price targets, and why did I choose this specific title? Why am I saying that this is not going to be just a normal breakout matching here a price target? This is going to be a monumental move which is shaking the industry. And the reason for that being is one specific tool I was actually using multiple times already. One time, and this might be the most famous time when I was using it, was in July this year. And this is not only the Bollinger Bands, guys. I mean, obviously every one of you knows it. It's also the Bollinger Bands width. And you can see the width actually measures how far are the Bollinger Bands outside. And the more sideways we go, of course, the lower the width actually gets. And you can see here right now on the downside, it is approaching here this crucial level of 0.02 of 2%. And this is of course a threshold where I was saying in the past, this is the moment whenever we are knocking this level. This is the moment Bitcoin goes completely crazy, and here only talking about volatility either to the upside or to the downside. You remember here, this is the BLX chart. Back in July, approximately here, I was predicting that the next big move for Bitcoin is actually imminent. Pulling out the Bollinger Bands width here on the daily candles, on the BLX chart here in July, you can see here the moment Bitcoin was consolidating, and obviously also here supported by the EMA ribbon, I mentioned that the last time here, consolidating here between the support and the multi-year resistance, and also on the downside kissing the Bollinger Bands with here, in this case on the daily, before we are on the 4 hourly. On the daily, the Bollinger Bands are not squeezing at all. Of course, we are in a massive trend here right now, but you can see in this specific moment, you can see it here on the downside, Bitcoin was due for this massive breakout. And before I continue here, before I show you my price target and what I am predicting here for Bitcoin, with Bitcoin maturing in this specific pattern here, and also the Bollinger Band starting to squeeze, before I'm doing that, let me show you this little clip here from more than 4 months ago, from July this year, where I was in this moment predicting this massive move for Bitcoin to the upside here by using this specific tool. Look at this, guys. This huge move is actually much more imminent and around the corner than everyone thinks right now. And I can tell you it is around the corner. I want you to be prepared. So let me pull out here the Bollinger Bands. And what you can see is that every single time the Bollinger Bands are squeezing, this means that the volatility is going lower, but it also means that Bitcoin is actually due. Let me go here until the end of 2018, that Bitcoin is due for a huge either correction or pump towards the upside. I will go full on bull mode, also with my positions on Bybit, Phemex, or whatever. Once we are closing a weekly candle here above 9,700, 9,800 US dollars, we can say with a very high degree of certainty here that Bitcoin is going to enter a huge parabolic move. And as you can see, just like a few moments later, the Bitcoin price broke out. We confirmed the breakout exactly as I showed it in the video, and we went for this crazy move towards the upside. And I put my money where my mouth is. I was announcing it back then, and I told you I am going full on crazy on my positions on Bybit and Phemex. And I opened multiple positions here, just as you know here, as I showed it to you within the last few weeks. I will come to my positions later on. Now I want to go here back into it. And as you can see, the Bollinger Bands are starting to squeeze here, and if Bitcoin continues here a few 4-hourly candles more, the more we are continuing in this pattern and the more we are maturing in the pattern, the more volatile the move will actually get. And I am thinking here, of course the move will not be as crazy as the one which followed in July. It's a different time frame. This is the 4-hourly or the 1-hourly. You can also use the 1-hourly. It's not the daily, but of course in the immediate short term we are going to see a massive move for Bitcoin. So now the question remains, where is this move going to go? Well, if you just pull out here the textbook charts for Bitcoin, well, a symmetrical triangle is a continuation pattern, and as much as I would love to say, guys, be cautious, because you have to be cautious. I was taking so many profits here, especially at the 19,400 US dollar levels. I have to tell you, at least from the statistical likelihood here, the breakout towards the upside is higher. And before I continue here to my price targets and what direction I am actually predicting, I wanted to say a big thank you, because 2 days ago, I asked you to like the video, to give me energy, because, you know, I was sick. I was still getting sick here for 2 more days. It was horrible, but now I am back for you. I am truly grateful for this. Yesterday's the video 2 days ago, before I went into this break, got 5,800 likes. I mean, guys, you are crazy. Thank you so much for your support. So please smash up the like button for this video as well. It truly helps me. It truly cheers me up a lot. And this is the reason why I'm making these videos every single day. So thank you so much for that. I'm still trying to regain all my crazy energy here for you. But so far, so good. I am here and I'm ready to make these videos. So as you can see here, in case Bitcoin would actually get this very volatile breakout, I mean, I really, just for the sake of entertainment, I really want Bitcoin to mature here much longer, maybe even until tomorrow, because the more we mature in the pattern, the more volatile the breakout gets. But in case this breakout would actually follow the statistical likelihood here, which is higher to the upside, confirm the breakout, this would be the price target. The price target would actually be, believe it or not, at 20,900 US dollars. Always take profits below the price target, because you know the ways are watching us. But I wanted to tell you one specific thing before I go into the less likely bearish scenario, and I tell you why it could actually come into fruition. I wanted to show you one specific thing here, because if I set a horizontal line here, a horizontal ray, at the previous all-time high, and then I zoom back into the charts here on the 4-hourly, then you can see actually some small danger signs unfolding for Bitcoin. Because what you can see here right now is that even though we would be breaking out, I wouldn't trade this specific breakout here in this moment. I would only trade once we are not only going above the previous all-time high, but also, guys, and I mean, this sounds a little bit sad, but only if we are breaching also the $20,000 level. Because breaking the $20,000 level is such a huge psychological resistance that only after this I will once again start trading Bitcoin. Because I want to stay on the sidelines when the degree of certainty is not high enough for me to say my trade will be profitable. So this specific breakout, it could be a beautiful trade if you are trading it well, guys. So be it. Good luck for that, of course. But please wait at least here for maybe a daily candle above the all-time high. But the best and the most safest approach would be actually to trade only above the psychological resistance here, above a 4-hourly close, above the $20,000 level. And of course, your upside is not as high anymore, but you decrease the likelihood of actually being involved in a fake out very, very significantly here at 4.3%. At a 20x leverage, that's still like 80%, right? Don't want to complain about that. However, guys, one thing I really wanted you to take away from that is, of course, that a breakout to the downside, even though more unlikely here, but considering this massive move previously here, is in the room of possibilities. The later we break out, the higher the breakout target. And in this case, our breakout target would be approximately among the $17,400 levels, maybe even a little bit lower. But that's the thing, guys. Even if we would be breaking down, which is statistically the less likely scenario, I want to tell you this low here would not be apocalyptic news for Bitcoin. This would just be a shakeout for Bitcoin. And as you can see, we will still remain in a bull trend on the 4-hourly, since this was the previous low at 16,200. Only breaking 16,200 would ring some alert bells for me. Just breaking down and hitting our bearish price target here is no problem for me at all. It's just a shakeout here, and Bitcoin would remain in this bullish structure here. And now the question remains, how would I personally be trading that? You know me, guys, in bull trends, in bull markets, I am not shorting Bitcoin, even though sometimes there are very good shorting opportunities. I'm not doing it. So I would personally not be trading this short trade here. I could imagine trading this potential long trade, but as I already said, considering the big psychological resistance here, I would only trade above the $20,000 level, as sad as it sounds, but this could be a potential trade for me. Let me know your own personal trading plan. I know that you guys made so many freaking profits here with all the previous breakouts. It really cheered me up so much, so please always leave your gains and everything you make here in the comment section down below. It really makes me very, very happy to see that. So I want to be going here over into my trades right now. I want to show you my trade on Bybit, my trade on Phemex. What am I going to do once we are breaking 20,000, once we are approaching 20,900, and where I am actually going to take my next profits on these specific trades. Today I am going to exclusively reveal it to you, where I am going to take the next profits for Bitcoin. As you know, my last profits I took here between the $19,400 and $19,800 levels. And my next profits are going to be taken also at a very specific level. As you can see, every single time we are taking profits, we are actually also facing significant resistance. So this is what I want to be talking about right now. This is my trade over on Phemex. And as you can see, since all my last updates, no new profits taken. $125,000 in a profit, 6 Bitcoin already taken nearly, and 6.5 Bitcoin remaining in this trade. So 50% out, 50% I'm remaining here. I took much more than my initial equity out of this position, and this is my own personal risk management. I want to urge you to also implement risk management in your trades. This is my other trade. This is the long-term trade on Phemex, $220,000 in a profit. No profit-taking intentions over here. However, on the short-term trade here, I will also take profits. I will show you exactly where $61,000 unrealized. This number will be much higher once I'm reaching this profit-taking area, which I'm going to show you here after this, and $80,000 in profits already taken. Now I am going here over into the BLX chart and I want to show you this thing. This is the daily chart for Bitcoin. And as you can see here, this is the very famous Fibonacci retention ratio or the Fibonacci extension tool. If I'm pulling that from the swing high here in 2019 to the swing low in 2020 during the Corona dump, you can see something very, very interesting. One of the reasons why I was taking profits right here was, of course, the golden ratio of the Fibonacci extension tool. You can see it right here, and the Bitcoin price got rejected. My next profit taking area would be in case of a breakout, even though we are getting shaken out, eventually we are going to reach it. We are in a bull market, don't forget that, guys. Would be here the 2x Fibonacci extension level at $23,780. I would be personally taking profits at 23,500. I always take profits below the price targets. So in case Bitcoin would be doing something like that, who knows, right? But whatever, in case Bitcoin would be breaking out here, I would be taking profits below the specific price target here to make sure that I am once again going home with more profits. Let me know what you think about that, guys. And of course, also, if you are standing on the sidelines, if you want to trade this crazy upcoming monumental volatility for Bitcoin, make sure you take advantage of the pinned comment down below. If you scroll down to the pinned comment, you will find $1,600 free accumulated bonuses here in our pinned comment. You will find the Bybit link here with a specific deposit schedule. You will find the Femex link with a specific deposit schedule, and you will find also a Dudex link here. And accumulated, this is incredible, $1,600. And when I say limited time, I really mean it. This is for December, so take advantage of it right now in the pinned comment down below if you're an experienced trader, because you can take these free bonuses, $1,600, and at a 30x leverage, this is just a $48,000 trade completely for free. If you leave your initial equity, which you deposited on the exchange on the sidelines, and you only trade the bonus, this is basically a risk-free trade. So make sure you take advantage of that in the pinned comment down below. And now, last but for sure not least, guys, I wanted to show you the craziest news I have seen since weeks for Bitcoin. Look at this. I mean, you all know Michael Saylor here, the CEO of MicroStrategy. He has now a Bitcoin header here on his Twitter page. And I mean, this guy is going full on crazy on Bitcoin. And not only that, he bought like $400 million worth of Bitcoin for his company, $200 million worth of Bitcoin for his own portfolio at 9,000 something US dollars. He already doubled that. He already gave his own company already made like a 60-70% return. They made more money with their Bitcoin investment in 2 months than with the whole company in 3 years. Crazy, right? But this is not everything. Now they are giving out, they are offering a private offering of $400 million in convertible senior notes with the MicroStrategy company, and the proceeds of this $400 million, think about it, of convertible senior notes, they will take these proceeds, and look at this Cointelegraph note. MicroStrategy will issue $400 million in securities to buy more Bitcoin. He is actually intending to buy more Bitcoin for his company here after issuing the $400 million in convertible notes. This is crazy. I mean, this guy ain't gonna stop before he owns all Bitcoin. This guy is so incredibly intelligent. He invested in Amazon, in Google, and whatever. Like, he made so many intelligent choices. And if you don't want to listen to me, if you don't want to listen to your own intuition, at least listen to these very smart people who are only there ahead of the crowd. And I am telling you guys, this guy knows exactly what he is doing. And one more thing for everyone complaining now that MicroStrategy, they own too much Bitcoin. Well, guys, this is the free market. We are here for free markets. We are here for freedom. And if the free market offers them Bitcoin, they might as well just take it. If the free market offers you Bitcoin, you might as well just take it. To everyone complaining that MicroStrategy owns too many Bitcoin, don't fucking sell yours, guys. Please think about that. And whenever you are thinking about selling your Bitcoin the next time, smart people like him, they are buying it from you. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, click the subscription box right here, and also click the Bybit tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, bye-bye.